of the African American Civil War Museum. Untold stories of the roles African Americans and women played during the Civil War. Hari Jones, curator of the African American Civil War Museum, gave DCTV student producers an inside look of the museum and some very significant history.
Hello everyone and welcome. We're here at the African American Civil War Museum and we're interviewing Mr. Hari Jones, who is the curator of the museum. Hello Mr. Jones, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Daisha?
I'm doing real good. Good to see you.
My pleasure.
And there's a few topics we want to talk about today. First of all, I would like to know, and I'm sure our viewers would be interested in knowing, how long have you been the curator of this museum?
I've been working with the museum for about 8 years, since August of 2003, so this is my 8th year with the museum.
I know you have run into some interesting people. What is the most amazing story that you like to tell?
Now, my experience in the museum that I get most excited about was that I get a lot of school groups in, and there was a group in from Vermont, about 50 students. One was an African American student, and he came in with his head down. We were in our former location at 12th and U Street Northwest in the True Performer building, and they had to sit on the floor, and he sat down with his head down, and you could tell he was very disinterested, as if he was ashamed of his story. About halfway through the presentation, he came to realize that I was telling the story of how Americans of African descent had freed themselves while saving the Union.
Amazing.
And as I am repeating that point in another portion of the presentation, his head is up and he turns to a friend of his and they pound fists.
Oh, wow.
I realized the importance of this story to this young man, and I think this is an important event in the lives of many Americans of African descent when they discover that they were their own great emancipators.
When people leave the museum, what is the one message you want them to take with them when they leave? What experience, or if you could just name one thing, what is it that you want people to take away with them when they leave the museum?
My query to young people is, who freed the slaves? And I want them to take away, they freed themselves. If you take one thing away from this museum, is that America's enslaved population freed themselves, then we can add in, while saving the Union.
That is very, very powerful. Well, that is so wonderful. And I thank you so much, Mr. Hari Jones, for giving me this interview.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you.
Joining us here in the studio to give us more insight is student producer Lloyd Wharton. Tell us about the museum's recent transition to a new location.
How you doing, David? They're now located on 1925 Vermont Street Northwest in Washington, D.C.
So Lloyd, what did you learn about the African American contribution to the Civil War while producing this project?
Well, David, basically that the slaves freed themselves and that the United States needed the slaves in order to accomplish the task of freeing the Union.
Lloyd, thanks for joining us. Hopefully our audience will have the opportunity to take a trip to the new location. For more info or to arrange for tours and lectures, contact Dr. Frank Smith or Mr. Hari Jones at the African American Civil War Memorial Freedom Foundation at 202-667-26